Hey guys, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And today I have the pleasure of reviewing the new Tudor Black Bay 58 release, model number M79030B, also known as the Blue Bay. Back in 2018 at Baselworld, Tudor first released a Black Bay 58, and it was an immediate hit. Its modern vintage look was a throwback to Tudor divers of the past. And soon, waiting lists were long, and people were paying a premium just to get their hands on one in the secondary market. Its 39mm case diameter is smaller than the Heritage Line's 41mm case diameter, which appealed to many. And soon after that, sure enough, people were asking for different colorways, possibly a date function or a GMT function. 2 years later, Tudor has responded, and I believe they started answering the call. Before we continue, if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe and click that bell icon to get notifications every time I upload new videos. I love making these videos, and I hope you like them too. Now let's get on with the review. Before I continue with the review and give you the specs, I really want to thank Omar over at Club Jibarito in Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, for helping me purchase this watch, as well as the original Black Bay 58 I purchased from him about a year and a half ago. I'll include Omar's Instagram handle as well as Club Jibarito's handle in the description. Club Jibarito is a Tudor AD as well as other luxury brands. And I will also in the description include the original review I did of the original Black Bay 58 as well as the 6-month review. So let's jump into the specs. We have a 39mm case, a 48mm or just under 48mm actually, lug to lug, 11.9mm case thickness, 20mm lug width. I got this model with the blue soft touch leather strap. It starts off at 20mm, tapers down to I believe it was 16, and then you have this clasp here, clasp and buckle. Really well done, highly polished, Tudor Geneve, very good quality. And then it snaps with the clasp, and you have this nice little Tudor shield here. You do have these exquisite ball bearings here, ceramic bearings, sorry, that gives you that nice audible snap. Now, I'm not necessarily a big fan of these kind of clasps. I always feel like I'm gonna bend them or break them. However, I don't have any reason to suspect that. I've never have with any of my watches, so it just feels a little bit delicate to me. But I guess that's the point. I will be getting the bracelet for this watch soon, and I'll be putting it on bracelet because I just feel like this watch should be on bracelet, and I believe that that will improve its wearability in regards to matching whatever kind of, whatever you're wearing that day. But it's nice to have this blue leather strap with the white stitching on the edges here as an option. And it was an easy decision for me to make because it was available, and plus I already had this one on bracelet. So that was my logic behind getting this on the strap. Let's get back to the watch. It is a stainless steel case, brushed on top, polished edges here. The chamfered edges here are polished, and it leads into a polished sides of the case. Here we have the Tudor rose adorning the crown. Speaking of the crown, no crown guards, just slightly under 7mm, but the knurling on the crown is pretty aggressive, so you can get a nice little grip on it. The first position will wind the watch. The second and last position will hack the seconds, and you can change this three-hand movement to whatever time you like. Let's get that over here. And I'll screw this in, and voila, you have your 200-meter water resistance with this watch, 660 feet. It is chronometer officially certified, so let's get into that. The movement is the in-house MT5402. Like I said, it's cost certified, and it's got a 70-hour power reserve, which is awesome. The bezel insert is a matte blue, and it is adorned with the silver gilded markings and numerals. The action is 60 click, and it's awesome. Just like the original Black Bay 58 I had, this is one of the best bezel actions I've had in any of the watches that I've experienced. Kudos to Tudor on that. Let's get into the dial. The dial is this navy blue. The hands are snowflake hands, and they have that silver gilt around the edges, as well as the hour markers have that silver um, um, gilded gilded markings there. Beautiful lume on this watch. Let me just turn off the lights here real quick. And it's pretty cool. You have this kind of like green, greenish kind of like look on here, and it really is a nice juxtapose against the blue dial. So pretty awesome lume, and it's awesome to follow those that little snowflake hand second there. I like looking at this watch at night, and obviously you have the lume pip on top at the bezel. Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, this is the release came out about a few weeks ago, and you have several camps of people who one camp is really likes the watch and has received a lot of fanfare, and I fall into that category. I am a Tudor Black Bay 58 fanboy. I can't help it. But then there's the other camp where people who were, a little bit disappointed. They thought that this was kind of like a dull release. Nothing special here. It's just a different colorway. Problem is, a couple years ago, that's what people were asking. Once the Black Bay 58 original came out, people were looking forward to other different colorways, and so they came out with a safe pick. Tudor did. And I can't fault them. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the world right now. You know what I mean? So a lot of things more important than watch releases. So I think they wanted to release something to keep the brand, and in particular this model, keep people talking about it. So they released it with this safe blue pick. What I like about this blue is that also the dial is blue, so it's a little bit different than the 41mm Heritage, which has a black dial. I look forward to Tudor getting more ambitious or experimental with the Black Bay 58. Now I think, like I said in the original in the beginning part of my video, they've started to answer the call. They're not fully answering the call yet, because I believe that they will be coming with other colorways, in the next couple of years. Wow, Rob, what a crazy prediction, right? Everybody's predicting that too. But that's what people want, and that's what, will sell more watches, I think. Now, will they go and release a GMT? Maybe, perhaps. I don't think that's going to be like the next thing that they're going to release, though. They still have issues with the 41mm Heritage GMT, with the date wheel changing. And speaking of date wheel, will they come out with one with a date wheel? Well, they still are having issues with the date wheel of the GMT version of the 41mm Heritage GMT. So I think they're probably going to get those things nailed down with their in-house movement first, before they start releasing this in the Black Bay 58. So what I think is going to happen is that they're going to come out with different colorways. And like I said, I'm a fanboy. I'll probably buy them. This watch, I'm going to put it on wrist. Especially with this leather strap, it feels so light on wrist, and it's extremely comfortable. This soft touch leather strap is also very, very comfortable on wrist over here. Sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of issue putting this on. I always do when I do this on camera. Let me do this off camera. This watch, like I said, is very, very comfortable. Look, the original Black Bay 58 probably is a little bit more versatile, in the sense where you can wear almost anything with this watch. I believe this watch with bracelet, you're going to pretty much wear it be able to wear with anything you're wearing as well, except for if you're wearing like a suit. I'm not going to be wearing a suit anytime soon for anything. I'm lucky if I leave the house these days, right? So, I have no problem with that. And I think owning the two, they're different enough that you can own both of them. So I'm very, very happy with the new Tudor release. I love the way it looks. I got no complaints here. Yes, it was a safe release, nothing earth shattering here, but that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. Um, anyway, guys, I'd love to hear what you think about the new release, and I'll see you guys in the next video.